Hello, welcome to my business podcasts. I'm Dr. Audai from Speak English with Dr. Audai. In this short podcast, I'll try to shed light on not hiring qualified people because they are expensive. But first, hiring decisions are a complex interplay of various factors, and one of the most significant considerations for employers is cost. When assessing the qualifications of senior candidates, it often becomes apparent that they are overqualified for the positions they are seeking. While you might think that having a wealth of experience and expertise should make you a shoo-in for the job, it's crucial to understand why employers might be hesitant to bring you on board. One of the first things that come to an employer's mind when evaluating a senior candidate is the cost. It's a natural reaction, given that they must consider the financial implications of each hiring decision. Over the course of your career, you likely received annual raises and promotions, reflecting your experience and competence. While these increments are well deserved, they can lead to the perception that you come with a higher price tag. This perception stems from a fundamental concern employers have when hiring senior candidates. They worry that your extensive experience may come with higher salary expectations compared to someone a few years your junior. This concern can be exasperated when considering long-term benefits such as retirement contributions and healthcare expenses, which are often tied to a candidate's salary. Thus, employers sometimes hesitate to hire overqualified candidates because they fear it may strain their budgets. However, the issue runs deeper than mere financial considerations. Employers don't merely want to hire experience, they want to hire impactful experience. It's not enough to have a lengthy list of job titles and years in the field. You need to demonstrate how your experience translates into tangible benefits for the company. The root of the problem often lies in how candidates, especially senior ones, present themselves on their resumes. The conventional approach to resume writing, as advocated by many career coaches and professionals, centers on showcasing one's experience. This usually involves listing job titles, responsibilities, and achievements over the years. While this approach is not inherently flawed, it intends to emphasize the what rather than how and why. As someone who reviews countless resumes as a recruiter, I've noticed that most candidates, even those who believed they are highlighting their impact, fall into the trap of merely describing their experience. This approach leaves employers guessing whether the candidate was a success or a failure in their previous roles. It fails to make a compelling case for why the candidate is worth the investment. To truly stand out as a senior candidate, you need to shift your focus from experience to impact. Your resume should not be a chronicle of your career. Instead, it should be a narrative of the value you've added to your past employers and how you can do the same for your prospective one. The reason your resume might make you appear expensive is that you've been taught to write it in a way that accentuates your experience. However, what employers are truly seeking is a clear understanding of how you will improve their team, department, or company. Your resume should not leave them guessing, it should leave them convinced that you are the solution to their problems. But how can you redirect your resume to focus on impact? How can you demonstrate that you will be a valuable asset without overwhelming the employer with your salary expectations? It's a delicate balance, but it's entirely achievable. One of the key strategies is to showcase your accomplishments in a quantifiable manner. And instead of simply stating that you manage a team, specify that you led a team that achieved a 30% increase in productivity over the course of a year. These tangible results speak volumes about your ability to make a difference. So the takeaway here is that while it's true that employers may sometimes view senior candidates as expensive, this perception can be mitigated by refocusing your resume on the impact you can bring to the table. Demonstrating your ability to drive positive change, solve problems, and deliver quantifiable results will make you a compelling candidate, irrespective of your years of experience. Remember that your value is not solely determined by your history, but by your potential to make a meaningful difference in your future role. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this short podcast. You can find other podcasts on my Facebook and Instagram page, or you can visit my YouTube channel or platform. Just go to Speak English with Dr. Audai. Thanks for listening to this podcast.